Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Control.
Why do they keep you around?
I am so sorry. I'm new here.
We are in some weird, trippy little scenario. I was just having a quick look around to see if there's actually anything in here. I need to look at that board. He's just chilling out in here, dude. I don't know if there'll be any items or anything in this weird
Time is money.
world.
Please give me a chance. I can do better.
I'm thinking not.
Did you hear?
Oh, that's Underhill.
We have a crisis on our hands. Yes, rather serious actually. Hey, Miss Marshall reported sick today. She was taken to the hospital. We don't know if she's coming back. Miss Marshall really but only the director's secretary ever brings these men. Who's going to do it today?
Marshall is the director's secretary.
But no one's stepping up. Honestly, I'd hate to be here when the director realizes his mayor is
This is excellent. Is there anybody else I know? Emily and Arish were like,
No, he's not in.
oh, she's here.
No,
So they said something as we turned up here.
Yes, hot secret stuff. Like strictly classified. Oh, he is, isn't he? Wait, did you see him sing karaoke?
That's really funny. Alright, let's have a look at what's on here. We've got tidy up the coffee cups, deliver mail, scan the forms. Okay.
You can't find good help these days.
I'm sorry.
Have some mail, people.
Fine. Now get out of here.
Thank you.
What is this madness?
Forgot something.
I am so sorry. I'm new here.
I like how like timid she is because it's not how she is at all.
I've got nothing more for you.
No problem.
Fine. Get out of here.
Let me know if you need anything else.
We've still got that music happening every now and then.
Glad to be of assistance.
Where are the coffee cups gonna be? Last one.
Don't let it go to your head.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
This is very bizarre. What's this one? Scan things? I actually have to stand here and press it. Okay. This is a very different game. Office Simulator. This is. Where am I going to get the coffee cups from? Wait, I did the mail. Where's the mail back again? They come back. Is that actually what I've got to
Of course.
just keep doing the same things? Where are the other cups? What's this?
The nerve of it.
Deliver the director's mail to his office. Where was that?
Someone has to take it in.
It's not that way. Which way is the director's office? Well, it is that way, but I can't go that way, so it's not that way.
Time is money.
Right away.
This way? I've not run around this area like since the very beginning, so it's a little bit fuzzy in my head of where I'm supposed to go. Why are they all saying it like it's this really spooky thing? Like I'm good. I didn't get to see Arish. Where is he?
Are you sure you are not lost?
I'm very lost.
Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
Can I have your headset? The music will make me brave. Hello?
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail. Just leave it on the desk there, please. Please. Take the outgoing mail as well. Thank you. Very good. Better.
What is happening?
We're the director. No.
This. No, this isn't me. I'm not
Dylan,
me.
you are not the director.
Why can't I feel you?
But Dylan isn't the director. He shouldn't be able to
Got me
use my...
something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, where are you? I can't feel anything. I don't want to be alone here. Where am I? What is this? Why won't
Mail
it end?
isn't there again.
Wake
Is that
up,
Emily over there, though?
please. I want to go home.
It's on the desk.
No. Somebody else. I guess maybe I have to do one of these. Dylan's over there. Hi, Dylan. How's it going, brother? I'm just gonna pick up these cups and then go see Dylan. My theory was maybe it will just activate that mail. Was he always there? The people are like a bit... Yeah, see, doing that activate the mail. We're going back to the mail again. Director's office. These people aren't as human as they were a second ago when we were on our first loop round. The old director's office. They're changing what they're saying when I'm going over this way. Here's misconduct.
You should keep trying.
Alright.
You are getting closer.
I need to go inside. I need to keep moving.
I have a plan. An answer. I'll take the slide projector to the nostalgia department. I'll turn it on. I'll bring the hiss in.
Why?
I'll fix this. I can hear them plotting against me. We've been invaded, corrupted. I've lost Darling. He was the first to go. He's been exposed to Hedron's resonance. It controls him now. It controls everyone who wears the amplifier device. I ordered them not to use the damn
So
things.
he got tricked by the hiss.
Listen. Hedron corrupted the Bureau. They'll never be people again.
So why did he kill
They're
himself
either
then
dead
if
or
he
they're
believed that was the truth?
monsters. I'll stop
Did he
them.
realise?
I have a secret ally. The nostalgia department. I have my own slide for the projector.
What?
I took it. A memento. In ordinary. After the girl burned them. It's burnt, but it'll work. The hiss will save us all. I lost my train of thought. It's confused. Like, somebody switching channels too fast. I see so much, but it's too fast. On the expedition through the slide, something got into my ear, and it hurt at first. But then it didn't. It started as a distant whisper, like something you hear in a dream.
This is the most we've ever heard Trench talk. Quite
Wake
interesting.
up! I'd open my eyes with those words still on my lips. See, In the dream, they had made perfect sense. But awake, they're like a foreign language. Already forgotten. Then the sense of
Crap. I thought he was done.
I won't let them win.
What does that mean this time?
That's how it happened. The hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the hiss. The hiss is the enemy.
But I didn't die. You are a very naughty brother.
This is all inside my head. The hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over.
Why is this person...
None of this is real.
Oh, look at this. That is creepy. I think the cups are the quickest one to do, so I'm going to do the cups again. Man, this place is getting creepier every time though.
I'm not your servant.
There's two... Oh, it's already there. I don't have to do that. It's becoming more like reality. You're still there. Was he there the first time round? I didn't see him. I'm sure I went round there. I wonder if Underhill would have still been there if I hadn't encountered her.
I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
Because I wouldn't have known she was.
Welcome
Thanks,
back.
Artie.
I knew I chose a good assistant.
I would much prefer it if I had his headphones on.
I need my gun. I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Hotline calls.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified
So this was his
message
last thing
for
that he had to
the
do.
Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the Endgame. It will be revealed.
His office in the research sector. Do I have my gun? No. Where is Darling's office? Gotta go back to Executive first.
You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
There are a lot of me's floating around. They're literally all me, and Artie's gone. I would have liked some encouraging words from Artie before we continue onwards. Isn't Darling's office in... I think this bit's like... Darling's office is in the research sector, I thought, though, because didn't we go there? Am I going to have to fight all of the me's? I really hope not. Is his office meant to be in here somewhere? I was hoping like it might be something to do with this. Which one is his office? Can I fly? Are there places I could get to that are up? I can't fly. I have no fly. Where is Dr. Darling's office? I genuinely don't know. I didn't know he had one in here. Oh, go in the men's loo. Don't know why I want to go in there. There aren't any ways out of here though. Oh. Oh. I've never been in here. Or have I? I don't know.
You're gone. Dead. I can't feel you. I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there's something. I can feel it, but I don't know what.
She is a catalyst.
The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
Well, I only had one ding. And no doors opened. Oh, this door opened. Really? Seriously? What is this? Excellent. Catch two, too. I want the soundtrack for this game. It's been awesome. All these little songs. That was beautiful.
This is so
It
weird.
is, but I love it. Oh.
But it is my head.
Yeah.
You.
Is that me?
Grow
Jesse
brighter
Polaris.
around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead, but you're alive here in me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there, and she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you.
Which is why Dylan was saying she was a
Maybe
clone
I'll
of
never
a clone.
understand.
Something?
Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the hiss.
Oh.
Just like that.
The mystical red corridor.
With Hedron dead, the hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
Turn off the projector, so I'm gonna have to fight Dylan. He is gonna be the big bad at the end. Damn it. And he's probably gonna have all the same abilities as me and probably be better at using them than me. Because that's how things
My
work.
sister had this dream. A bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going.
I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down
Ah!
a poster she'd been staring
What was that about?
at.
I've got to go down here.
Cut off her eyelids. to
Don't
make
touch
her
the
see,
sides, apparently.
to save her.
So I think I've just got to literally travel from these points to these points. Touching anything else apparently hurts me, and considering I'm pretty sure I'm going into a boss fight, that's not particularly helpful right now. I feel like I wish I'd done some more of my levitate ability to extend that use. Where are we going next? We did that one? That looks like the kind of place we're going. Yep. Alright, Dylan. Let's do this.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
Okay, but how are we going to get him out? Small child. We have power boost, redirected feed, every fair necessities? What? Power boost? I'm definitely going to get attacked here. They're level 30! Wow, that's what it meant by me having a power boost. Yeah, like this back, please. Oh, wicked! I am so strong. They're strong, I'm strong, everyone's strong. Yeah, man. I think I saw a fly one, did I? Maybe not. Bog off, you two. Oh. Just gotta make sure there's no one, like, behind me. Oh, there was no point doing that. They flit away. Secret? Huh. I break the pillar. That's really cool. Yeah, if they just like keep me being this powerful, that would be amazing. You know it's not gonna happen. You know. Okay, I can breathe. Where's the secret agent you got? Oops. Where was that big guy gone? I know I didn't kill him, so he's here somewhere. That's awesome. Grabbing my goodies while I've got them. Look how OP I am! This is so cool. I love it. I'm having a lot of fun right now. I am nails. There's someone with a rocket launcher. Grenade launcher that was, wasn't it? I can't see these people. They're wrecking my view. Oh, it's so fun. It is so fun. Now we know I wanted to hit. Can I climb up in here? Where is he? Any more? Oh, we're getting a path over to Dylan. Or at least the next battle area. Let's grab some of his health and then we can go on. This is fun. I like it. It's not scary when you're really strong either. I had to change my headset battery. It was beeping in my ear. Oh, can we not be looking at the floor, please? So this is going to be another battle area, look. Clearly. Gently land. Somebody on the same island as me. Oh, down there. Go away. My island. Oh, down there. Who knew? Getting a lot of items. It's good, because I could use some. I've got loads of the upgrade material, whatever it is, but not the bits and pieces, the items. If that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. Didn't really make sense to me, so I don't have a lot of those items I'm collecting there, material, but I have a lot of the points required to upgrade. That's essentially what I was going for. So I know that I'm going to try to move over here. He's at that pyramid. It's still quite a way to go, actually. Oh, this is going to be a fun area. I'm going to appear above. Uh-oh. No rockets, thank you. No, they're down there. Whoa! Holy crap. That wasn't there. I didn't know that thing was there. Where's that gonna put me? We are back here. I'm trying to be really careful now. I don't know if that distorted or whatever they're called is already here. Yes, it is here. just wait, I think. Wait for it to come around the corner. I can't even, like, even see that thing. Gosh, I hate them. More of those guys coming. The thing's still up there somewhere. I just see it long enough to, oops, grab it. There's another one, but I don't know where it is. I'm hoping he takes care of it for me. I can't see it. Oh, crap! I realised that the screamers were here just as it exploded on me. Is that my one or... yeah. So I know there's a hiss. Distorted, I think is what they're called. Here somewhere. Who's even shooting me now? So there's still a gunner down there somewhere, is there? Can we have a new path? Okay, it's not really great. Can't even like see. Anyone dead? Ah, this is horrible. Is it you screaming, is it? I don't know if the distorted is still out here. That thing like murked me. What? So there's somebody who throws grenades down there somewhere. That thing is there. Oh, it's you. I don't want to go down. There's two of those things there. Is that it? Okay. So I don't know if there was a his distorted. If that's what they're called. I'm pretty sure that's what those ones are. Because if there was, it's not come after me this time. Which is making me nervous. I just want to get out of there. I just want to get out of there. Dylan's up there. Am I gonna have to fight Dylan, or am I gonna be able to just, like, get him to come back? I don't really want to fight Dylan, especially after going through all that. I'm gonna have to go over there and get attacked on it. This is definitely an arena. It looks arena-ish. Dylan, can you just be nice to me and not fight me, please? I'm still holding square, even though I don't think I need to. Did we do it? Did we save Dylan? He didn't poof away to nothing, which is a good sign.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
That's the actual ending, right? Take control. Yay! That was really good! I loved that. That was an awesome story. So I've still got some side missions and things to do, which is taking back control, clearing things up. I don't know if after I've done all that, if that will have like an additional little ending bit, but that was really cool. I wonder where Marshall went. Never saw her again. And what happened to Casper? Did he actually die, or did he just, like, where did he go? Because it didn't actually tell you, it just said he had one more thing to do. So he could be alive somewhere. Just like, or he could have turned because it is. I wonder if that would be like a secret boss if you have to fight him. He would have been wearing a HRA though. Ew. Look at my fancy outfit. Crisis is not over, your work is not done. I don't have a map at the moment. So I'm assuming she's talking about the fact that I got loads of bits. I need to go see if I can level up some of my stuff now. I don't know if I will be able to. What was it I was missing? A bunch of these. Yeah, so I've got to do all these side quests still. I've got tons now. Safe room. Executive Board countermeasures and Bureau alerts to fight the ongoing hiss threat. Search dangerous depths of the old house for classified Bureau secrets and hidden clues.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie
I knew that. I was aware that that was the film she was talking about.
Not important.
As soon as she'd said poster on the wall, I was like, I know what you're talking about. Central Executive is this way. I just want to go see if we can talk to our buddies in here, if they'll say anything.
We gotta be methodical. Clean out every last hiss with one thorough sweep, room by room.
That's a good idea.
What? I heard you closed the hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. If we could just flush out the stragglers.
Yeah, there's loads of conversations.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it. Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau. Fuck it. The entire fucking world without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would
Trench
agree.
was kind of
Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for
the
too
problem there, though.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this. What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but well, you pulled us back from the brink. So, well, I'm honored to serve, man. I mean, fuck, shit, Fade. Sorry.
He'll get it.
I like Arish. He's a nice guy.
So, what's the situation in my bureau, Arish?
The situation is we are still up to our eyes in Hiss. Not to mention the months of repairs it's gonna take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting Hiss.
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever going to end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
Marshall's been missing for a while now. Any ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas. Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
Did you ask where she was going?
Whew. Marshall is not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself, if that helps at all.
Not really, but thanks.
Hopefully she turns up.
I want to be able to track her down. I wonder if that will be a side quest.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
So Emily will be in here.
Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr. Darling's office.
Oh, she's got a buddy.
Through the archives for the rest, but I'm not going through the panopticon. Not with the altered items loose.
Then go see if any ranger squads are available for a file retrieval mission.
I could do it. Variants and alterations. His corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration is its duration of corruption. It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading towards what. Additionally, his entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across the network of his corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? I'll talk to her in a second. Timeline of events. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behaviour. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of the lack of reliable communications between bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does the Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? Outside world, cross-dimensional alteration. See, I saw that one earlier, but I forgot to grab it, so thought I'd get that out. I can answer some of those questions though.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the Hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any Hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the Hiss out for good.
That's... Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored,
They
Jessie,
don't take
really.
away from her achievement.
Thank
She
you.
deserves it. She's a clever sausage. What's the light about? So there's something else going on with her.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi?
I was about to say, we haven't run into
The
him.
hiss he was changed into showed up in containment near the turntable.
I'll take care of it.
That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I am still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were.
We won't ever be like
Damn
that.
right.
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states
Yeah,
are
but he's
not
the
uncommon
hotline.
here.
Does that mean he's dead?
Considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
It very much was.
Which it all was, of course.
How is Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him.
So is he upstairs
fair.
here or in the panopticon?
He waited a long time for me.
But don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes
You'd
up,
imagine
we'll be ready.
here, because
I
you don't
don't
want to
mean
put
that in
him
a hostile
all the way
way,
out there
just-
where the hiss are still.
Well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here.
I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be
me.
Me?
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even
Does that
applies
mean,
to
though,
Resident
that
Evil's life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the
when
power
I
you call
die,
Polaris,
all
is
the
still
HRAs are
active.
going to stop working?
Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of
Because
this.
that doesn't bode well
And
for
I'm
the
okay
future
with
of the
that.
Bureau.
I'm just glad you're here with me.
That's good to know. Thanks, Emily.
These are some good little conversations because they're kind of giving us some answers to
I
stuff.
found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
Doesn't.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, see, I was thinking that myself. I was like, how are they answering to the board?
Well, I've got a
And
bureau to
there's,
run.
like,
See you
no
soon.
clear
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
information about what they actually are.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Cool. Did I get any ability points for finishing that?
There haven't been any Hiss sightings.
Because I really should have. Just saying. I don't think I like this outfit, by the way. I'm not going to wear it. I did get some ability points. Nice. So I'm going to get this. For sure. Lovely health. What else do I want? I might get some more levitate. Because that's really useful. Oh, that was only worth 2 points. Damn it. I've got one odd and sod point. I got a new suit. Oh, I got the office assistant one too. That's cool. I think my favourite is probably the astral dive suit, to be honest. That's way cooler. Okay, so I'm going to end this episode here then. We're done with the main quest. I've still got a lot of side things to run around and do. And I'm hoping that I can kind of finish this off. I'm definitely going to be platinuming this one, I think. It doesn't seem like it's too hard. It's lots of boss fights and I guess finding out goodies. I don't know. I will probably record me going around doing the side missions and stuff. I don't know if I'll definitely put it on the channel or not. I'll see if it's kind of interesting stuff or not. Maybe I'll pick and choose some interesting things to put up. See you in the next one.